Welcome to Pull the Pin Ready War Room Edition. I'm your host, Jim.
And I'm your co-host, Nate. And we got it right.
Nailed it.
Let's get on with this date.
Date, what?
I could rhyme and Nate.
Oh,
Date.
yeah, that did rhyme. That was pretty clever. I didn't want anybody to know about our bromance, right?
Nope.
Anyways, so speaking of bromance, this has nothing to do with it, but we have headlines we got to get to because you guys know how it works. We pull some headlines and we talk about them because that's what we do and that's what you do, except we know better. So you need to listen to us. I don't think I could say that any better, right?
Yeah, right. All of our opinions are always fact-checked and never disproven wrong. So let's get on.
Or they're never fact-checked, which means they're always right.
Both.
We're going back to that crap hole again. Oh, are we allowed to call the places crap hole? I think that gets you banned, right?
Well, we gave it a couple of days, so we can talk about it again.
Right. California bill allowing state panel to set fast food worker wages clears Senate.
Perfect. They need to set their wages. They need to pay them. They need to pay them fast food workers in California. Cost of living is expensive out there.
You know, I mean, everybody always says the window to America is through California, right? So that's why their news and their craziness really, really matters. Because, I mean, have you ever bought anything from anywhere recently and look at the box and there's all these California warning labels about cancer? And you ever see that?
Yeah. Yeah. I think every iPhone they sell in California has that warning label on it, but yet there's iPhones rampant in California, I'm sure.
Yeah, it like I get it. Like I appreciate it. Like if it really does cause cancer, it's nice to let people know. But I mean, at the end of the day, who's determining what causes cancer?
I think the show causes cancer in California.
Right. We should put a disclaimer up. Warning to all you guys watching in California, we may cause cancer. So please be cautious when watching us.
EPA number 65.
Oh, you even got the number? You gave it a number? All right, awesome.
Yeah.
We're covered, dude, because I don't know. But I mean, the subject at hand is the fast food worker wages. So the government, right, a panel, but I don't know if it says a government panel or is this just like a civilian panel appointed by the government? Like, I don't know. I didn't read the article, obviously, because I could care less. But a bill to set fast food worker wages. What constitutes fast food?
Whatever the bill says.
Right? However the bill defines it, right?
What constitutes an assault rifle? Whatever the bill says.
Right. But I mean, so think about to me, like, I'm just reading the headline, fast food worker. Who's fast food? Have you been anywhere recently where it's actually fast? Not me.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, well, they're pretty efficient at Chick-fil-A. Yeah, but see, the lines could be so long that counters.
It don't matter. No, those lines are long. They still get them through.
I don't know, dude. I've been in some traffic jams over in Chick-fil-A.
The owners of Chick-fil-A need to run the government.
Yeah, right. You're right. You're absolutely right. They do a great job. I mean, not only on top of they do a great job, running the line. They even know your name when you get up there, and they got your car pegged in it. Like I've never seen a mistake. And they're young kids working there.
I don't think. I mean, they hire good. They know how to hire people.
Mm-hmm. Well, they hire people with values.
I don't know what the hiring process is, but it's a good process.
I don't want to say this because you probably get you banned, but they hired Christian people with Christian values.
Well, they're a Christian company, so.
Well, I understand that, but that's my point.
Why would you not? Yeah, why would you want someone who doesn't have Christian values to work for you?
So Christian or God bad, Christian bad, but yet this company's doing amazing. Who hires these people? Like there's a formula here somewhere. I don't know what it is, but there's a formula there. But you can also argue maybe Google, because you ever see the people that work for Google, right?
Yeah, that's wonderful. Big support them. True that well, I've seen people leave there disgruntled too. Everybody leaves. Some are disgruntled. I'm sure there's Chick-fil-A employees that leave disgruntled.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, everywhere. You know what I mean? But if you do a better job hiring them, then you have less likely, have the people to deal with.
Yeah. So I mean, let's just say that the state panel says, "All right, time for you to pay your players $22.50 an hour." Coming on choice.
Yeah, probably not. Right. And then we'll go back to an episode we saw about the gun manufacturers, right?
Yep. Time for me to leave or time for me to cut employees and don't need all 14 of you. I only need 6 of you now.
This bug is still here. You know that? He's still here.
You didn't get it yet?
No, I haven't got it yet.
You were killing that bug like 4 days ago. You still ain't got it?
Nope. He's hiding somewhere. But yeah, so I mean, this is a dangerous slope right here. A dangerous slope. And then what about the fast food worker? What about the slow food workers? What about the retail? What about that? Like, why does fast food need its own panel? Like, isn't that a starter job? Like, isn't that where most kids go to learn how to work?
There are no such thing anymore. Every job you need a living wage nowadays. You don't learn. Every job you start, you should start earning a living wage.
See,
right
but that's the point is if you're 16 years old, you're still living off your parents. Hell, most of these 20, 30-year-olds are still living off their parents. So they don't need a living wage. They need a starting job wage. And then they go home and mom and dad pays the bills.
I'm the choir and you're preaching.
Well, sing to me, brother. Sing.
Well, I can't sing if we don't have much of this left.
Right. This is crazy, right? U.S. military runs low on ammo after arming Ukraine.
So
I think it's a red herring, though.
We can't go on there and help the Ukraine, but we can give them all of our weapons and ammo. And
I'm getting old or slow in my old age. Somebody's got to set my wages. Go ahead.
I don't know. You run out of ammo over there.
If I had ammo, I'd be able to get that sucker. But you don't think there's a red herring? And by the red herring, I mean it's they're trying to make an excuse. This guy's really bugging me today. They're trying to make an excuse why we don't have much ammo. But we already saw that the government was buying up ammo. Now that they're arming the IRS, they bought up a bunch of ammo. They were intentionally depleting the stock of ammo. So now they're trying to blame Ukraine why we don't have ammo. I mean,
someone who's looking at tax paperwork and needs ammo.
Right. But you know what I'm saying is I think there were already super duper purchases of ammo by the government that this is like, are you kidding me? Ukraine's not the problem. There's a whole bunch of other places you can point to too.
The own government.
Yeah, and the government. That's what I'm saying. So the government's been buying ammo, trying to lower the stock of ammo. And, obviously, it's kind of goes hand in hand. Maybe it's got something to do with it, right? What did talk about timing, right? Let's go to the next headline, and maybe these two have something to do with it. Lindsey Graham predicts the right will riot if Trump is criminally charged. You think those two are connected at all? Ammo shortage? Like, we could talk about the what Lindsey Graham says, but I wanted to bring this because what do you think? It's always the right, it's the MAGA crowd, it's all these people with guns, regardless of, like we talked about another episode when Antifa had guns, right? But it's always that, right? So their fear is that these big bad, white supremacist, gun-toting, Southerners are going to have all these guns, and now, why not take the ammo so they don't have it, right?
I'm trying to think when the last time the right protested over something the government did.
I don't know. They've had some armed guys at the Capitol before, right?
January 6th. That's the last time they protested.
right. And that wasn't even really the right. That was some right and some FBI. Yeah. So, yeah, it's crazy. But I think they're related somehow. But let's talk about Lindsey Graham's prediction. What do you think?
I don't think it'll happen. He's a Republican too, isn't he?
He is. I think I've heard this. I've heard someone say this clear. I might have been Dan Bongino, I think. He said the truth is that there are some Democrats are actually Republicans, but no Republicans are no. Some Republicans are actually Democrats, but no Democrats are actually Republicans. So basically what he's saying, and I've said this before, I think the Republican Party was only created so the Democrats looked like they had an opposition, but they're all in one party. The Uniparty.
Yeah, they're all getting paid.
Yeah, they're all on the same page. They just find different pools to steal their money from.
And I don't think maybe since he said this, maybe the right will riot now. Maybe that he was trying to get them up in arms so they do riot.
Oh yeah, but also too, let's talk. What's a riot? Is it going to be a riot or is it going to be an insurrection? What is it going to be?
It's peaceful protest, I think.
Mostly peaceful, you mean?
A couple of buildings on fire, a couple of stores looted, but mostly peaceful protest. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Does a riot usually loot when they riot?
Only in major cities.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that. That's probably the left capitalizing on the right's riot and chance to steal some more stuff. Oh, that man, I'm gonna get him.
Maybe next episode.
Oh, dang it,
dude! That bug is on fire.
Yeah, he is. He's quick. Yeah, it's one of those little gnat things. Yeah, like I said, sometimes I eat food in here, and I might even be in my garbage. I probably didn't even think about it. I might have threw out a banana peel, and that that tracks some things like crazy.
Well, this guy had a little gnat, and I wonder what happened there.
Yeah, so we did a headline about this stuff. Well, similar to this earlier, a couple episodes, right? FBI agent who allegedly thwarted Hunter Biden investigation resigns. Why are these people resigning?
Well,
wasn't it the January 6th guy?
He retired. The other guy a couple days ago retired. So so this guy hasn't been long enough in the government to retire, so he just resigned.
Right. Well, if he resigns, that means he can go to take another government position.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Right.
He can go to the DEA or
yeah,
another three-letter company, and they'd be all right.
Another reputation that needs to be destroyed, even though they're already doing it pretty good themselves.
Yeah, but I tell you something. This guy brought the investigation up, and now he's got to go.
Yeah. Well, they're even talking about this. I saw something about this because this was the one. I guess a congressman called out Christopher Wray. He's a dirtbag. Remember Navy Joe? He had a buddy who knew him. And I remember we talked about this before. I was like, hey, what do you think of this guy? And I said, yeah, I don't trust him. But now look at the guy. But apparently he called out Christopher Wray. A congressman called out Christopher Wray on this guy. And now they're walking him. They're like perp walking him, like, oh, he's resigning, whatever. And yet we all know he's just going to go away from this job and show up to some other job. He's just, what do they call that? A rehabilitative transfer? Yeah, that's all they're doing. That's how the government works. That's how the government works. I've seen it. I told you, I've seen an MP who was a DOD cop. Well, he was an MP in the military. He got out, became a DOD cop, had, I think, charges brought against the man, and they moved him to a motor pool.
To do
making $65,000 a year to occasionally make phone calls to check on equipment. Yeah. And I know this because I know the guy, and I spoke to him and I asked him, hey, what are you doing now? And all this stuff. And I was working for the IT department, and I went there to install a movie player on his computer because he has nothing to do all day but watch movies and occasional phone calls here and there. $65,000 a year he made.
When he resigns or retires, I'm going to apply for his job.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And it was because he got relieved of duty from the DOD, the police. Right? Well, so he got rewarded.
He went to the motor pool. Don't need clearance for that one.
Yep. So crazy. But anyways, these people are all retiring, and I don't know why, or resigning. They're moving on. I don't know why. I think it has something to do with what? The truth coming out?
Politics.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. So either way, we're going to resign this too. It's probably a short one, but so what? I got to catch this gnat before we do another episode.
Please do.
So yeah. If not,
you got 2 or 3 days to get rid of it. Come on, you can do it.
Yeah, I'm going to probably do something there. I know there's some trick out there you could put like make a trap, because we used to do it at work at that IT place I used to work, because guys used to eat at their desk and they'd be all in the trash cans. And we used to have to come up with these little traps that draw them in and they just drown in it or something. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Well, you make a trap and it just attracts more.
It's a trap. Yeah, but it attracts them all the ones that are there. Like they just can't like pop out of thin air. If they're there, they're hiding somewhere, right?
Could be.
Yeah. I guess we're going to go hide too.
Yeah, let's hide this episode.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Nate, for showing up. Thank you all out there. Get involved. We still haven't fixed the website. If it's down, I don't know. But just reach out. Leave a comment. We'll reach out to you. Figure something out. Until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pen ready. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here. Pull the pin already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.